Blue is now flashed to the side from Yike, wants to get in and steal it, but that's the objective secured by Yukino. Yahoo's stepping in, but remember, he doesn't have access to the ult, would have been deadly, but Hazel now has access to ulti of his own.
The problem there was Prime lands the hook, but Hazel's already used the Q. Doesn't have any follow-up.
He's just not afraid to hook! Flash away from Busio. Q, ticking, comment, Camilo out of nowhere! The Smile Bros keeping it going as Kliss now wants to get a kill back. Prime ready to body block. KCB in the lead!
But they're recalling a little bit too deep here.
Camilo, nice sidestep. Faster while he's close to the wall. Trying to sidestep, trying to get tricky. Flick back, forcing the flash out of Kliss. If he makes it out of this.
No way.
Sidestep again. Getting tricky. Camilo. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Mystic shot hits. KC get their
Camilo is just stuck between the carries there.
Busio.
No?
Ballbreaker is going to connect, ready for the follow-up, but Busio just barely able to make it out. Instant follow coming up from Yukino. With the cease and desist is Yukino now might be in trouble. Yike got a decent amount of damage. That is going to be the ulti pops. Yukino still hitting hard here. The pushback finally coming in. Yahoo finding his way into the midst of the fight. It's a close exchange. Camilo now involved as well. Needs a bit more damage. Fronted volley. Yahoo getting very low. The flick does manage to connect. Camilo gets him.
Oh, good sidestep by Camilo there. He's going to get the Talia passive. Look to try to catch Yike with the flick. Let's see if he can land it.
Extra movement speed. The flick.
He lands it.
Camilo!
Jace did not do 1,000 damage last game, but it was close.
It took you this long to accept it? That's fair. Luckily, he's not in this game, so we don't have to talk about it anymore. We can start the therapy session later.
No.
It only happened to you in solo queue, bro. It really did, I'm sure. Right, continuing to clean up the objectives here. Needs a bit more gold. The Sundered Sky, such an important spike for both of these junglers. Both only a couple hundred gold away, you would assume, as I believe the combined cost is 500.
It's going to be a second dragon for KCB here. We'll see what the soul ends up being, but very good objective start for them. It's going to unfortunately be now into enemy jungle, looking to cut Busio and Kalist off here.
Moving in on Camilo. Extra movement speed not quite there. Yahoo wants the extra damage down. Camilo flashing out. Yukino there to cover. True shot gets him! Forever. Since like 2015. Yeah. So no stranger, I think, to the pressure of a stage. See if it works out though, because a perfect setup from Busio means it should be an easy kill onto Camilo. But Yukino is there to body block, and Camilo's making it out thus far. Yike might just fall down. Camilo's still standing. Arrow over the wall. Good damage to follow. KCB not afraid to fight fire.
Well, third one spawning in a minute, as Kalist is looking to roam all the way top.
Instant ulti coming in from Kana. Flash away as Yahoo now goes into the bottom. Again, gets the pushback, flashes over the flick. Nice mechanics from the KC mid laner.
I felt like when I was watching him play, he didn't look LCK caliber, but then when he came into LEC, he had really good laning, really good fundamentals, and yeah, you could see that sometimes the language barrier made it hard for him to play as on the same page as with the rest of his team. Objective.
Ulti from Kliss does also cancel Hazel in the mid lane. Wanted to reset, but was not able to. So quick Drake pickup.
It was a really, really good ulti by Busio to keep this up.
Well, the more you know. Learning things here on today's cast is KCB starting the objective. They're first here. They will be able to grab it. So in the that's going to make the Vars pretty damn vulnerable coming into the next fight. As Yahoo might still be in trouble. That's the ulti, the cease and desist, the flash forward, the flick back, and down goes Azir. Busio is here, however, doesn't really have the damage, but the rest of the team is still on the way. Stun gonna hit. Camilo will just get traded back as there's a TP to the top side. I don't think Tao's got third for KCB, second for KC. Engage on Kana is decent, but again, he's just so damn tanky. He's built entirely armor up till now, and there's just not really enough damage from Camilo to cut through that health bar. Yukino keeping his eyes on the objective as Tao's ulti starts to fade. Camilo on the flank, but KC grouped up as 5. Busio and Kliss split from the rest of the team. Tao trying to go over, but he gets blocked by the wall. Q now coming through the full channel. Yukino gets cut out. Kliss completely untouched, but they do manage to take out Yahoo. Good ulti coming in from the Vars. Hazel connecting, but it's Kana in the back like a bunch. Hazel doesn't miss, but it doesn't take him out of the decimating smash by Pixels. However, it does not matter. Kana grabs that one. Tao still going. Kliss going forward, it just does not matter. KC taking out KCB. They'll get the Drake.
And KC cleaned them up. It's a valiant effort by KCB. I love Yukino's engage, but it's just not enough. They don't have the damage. Kana, there is no tank.
There is no tank, so man's trying to hit like a truck.
Yeah.
Gotta respect it. Tao is the one who needs to get the hell out of dodge. starting the objective, seeing Kalist on the bottom side. Kalist no TP, no way coming to the fight, but Tau, if he lives a few more seconds, might be able to get them a little bit more. Goes in, Q3, doesn't matter as KC grabbed the kill, but again, all he needed to do was give a bit more time, give a bit more space. Now it's the TP coming in. Temper Fate gonna connect on Hazel, the perfect target. The stun lined up, but it does not hit. Crucially, ulti coming in from Hazel does connect, immediately gonna be Mikhail's from Lucio. Now it's 3K on the objective. Yukino wants to go for the 50-50. They need a bit more damage on the objective, and Yukino manages to get it in the debut LEC game. Not ideal to lose off cooldown. Hazel has to be really scared. His only defensive tool is that ultimate. If he's ever caught alone when there's a Mikhail's to cleanse that ulti, nothing he can do. Is Tau is now learning firsthand why he doesn't want to be inside lane, but there's a bit of extra healing coming in. Another stun from Bucio, however. Means Yahoo grabs the kill.
Some great stuns by Bucio there as they find Tau on the side. The crowd goes, Yahoo! Yahoo!
Wow! I wonder how long before we get in trouble for that. Kalist. Knock up there, but there's no immediate follow-up. You can no debating if you can go anywhere. The ball breaker, big damage. As that's the ulti out from Hazel. They do manage to get the Zhonya's here, but there's really no room for anyone on KCB to follow up as Kana just kind of going to full channel in their face. Tank the tower. 3 champions are hitting him. The flick back finally there. He's Mikhail's. They'll finally kill Kana, but Kana wants more blood. He's not done yet. His second life will end like the first. But it does mean that KC, despite not having a Baron, some positive things in the context of this game.
Yeah, I think for an ERL roster, this team is very, very exciting.
Very scary. Yukino now caught out. That's the GA utilized. Yahoo waiting off on the side. Yukino down. His first LEC caster curse. Wow. And we were here for it. We did that, Jack.
Yeah.
It's our fault he died. Specifically us. As, Tau trying to get tricky with it. Lots of good healing, but the CC is very effective.
Yeah. The healing is there, the damage not so much. So they take down Yukino and Tau. This game is just slipping out of their grasp as KC is in full control.
Oh, Camilo out. He's gonna split push bot lane. Oh, that is.
He doesn't want no Yahoo.
Nope. Don't want to mess with that guy.
No.
Very scary plumber. Yahoo keeps pushing top side.
Oh,
they're gonna collapse. They're gonna try to cancel some backs. Prime, fishing, tempo play. Milu, no ulti, walking into the Baus special.
Yeah, this is straight out of Baus's playbook.
There it is, the Ezreal ulti too. Okay, Camilo finally flashing. Lucio now on the way. Camilo can't stand next to any wall, which is tough because there's so many of them. Oh man, they're just using everything. Goodbye, Camilo.
He had a good run.
It was a good run. Close set, brother. So that's a lot of people. Of course, there are no other objectives on the map, so it's pretty reasonable for KC to send everyone.
Yeah, but the problem now is Nash is spawning.
You know? What do you... Whoa, but...
Now Nash is spawning, Soulless in 15 seconds.
Yep.
4v5. Yahoo puts down the mid tower. Hazel actually one-shots it
Hazel
before.
puts down the mid tower.
Yeah. They are just going to look for the soul. KCB can't really try to go for the Nash themselves with the lethality barrier. It's hard to look for any sort of return play.
Yep. All right, that's the soul.
Yep.
Which, if Sion already wasn't unkillable. All right.
I always went for the Infinity.
Infinity. Crazy. What about 2 Infinity? How about that one, buddy? KCB, one final hold. Fans love to hate, but like it's pretty impressive. You have 2 teams on an LEC stage right now.
Yep.
Because now it looks like you're going to have 1 team with a Baron, and that is the KC main roster. KCB looking for a steal, but Yahoo answered, and the answer was no.
Well, KC gonna look to run down mid here with the Baron Nasher, with Tau down, with Yahoo. People are gonna get so bored of this.
No, you just keep going. It'll come full circle. Woo! I just keep going, guys. It's the start of the year.
Yeah.
People are salty already. They need a longer break, you know? I missed it. As KC are on the cusp of simultaneously losing and winning this game.
Yeah. So this looks to poke them down with the Baron Nasher minions. Kana level 20 here.
Dang.
Really showing that top lane impact that Finn has been talking about so much.
roll as Yukino tries to find the angle. Flash forward. Kana is going to get flicked back. Initial engage looks actually pretty decent. Yukino goes right in. Boostio makes them all go golden. Callista's so far untouched. Going to try to fire back with a decent amount of damage, but Yukino just doesn't do enough to kill the Ezreal.
There was a valiant effort.
Forced back. Ulti still up from Kana. He is finally going to use it. Flick from Camille.